Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. And today I'm going to be carrying on crafting my £25 haul from the works. And I'm going to be using a nesting box, the set of 3 nesting boxes that I brought, or one of them. I brought 2. I showed you 2 in my original haul, and I'm going to be using 2 of them today. One I've already made, and I've turned, this is a bunny box. And today I've already made a money bunny box. So all I did for this one was I cut out the bases. Well, I say all, these boxes are quite strong. I had to use a very sharp craft knife. So if you're going to do this, just as a word of safety, I know I don't need to tell you, but I do for safety reasons, make sure the children are out of the way, because we don't want any cut fingers, and make sure you protect your own fingers as well. So I've stacked these 3, cut bases, the bases from the bottom and the lids, apart from this one, the bottom. And what we do, obviously, is we put our money like that. I made this one for my great niece because she's saving her pound coins and £2 coins, because she's saving up for something secret, but she won't tell us what it is. So that's what she wants. So I'm going to start the ball rolling for her. You just pop them in the slot like that. And this one, the base, is the only one that actually opened. And then you can take your money out like that. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to pop that one over to one side. And we are going to make a gift box this time. We're going to make a gift box. So we start with our base. Now, to make the feet of our bunny, all I did was I placed it on my paper, drew round it to the right size so that it was exactly the same size, and then just drew 2 little feet on the front by hand and then cut it out. It's ever so easy. So easy, even I can do it. And then what I did was I'm going to use a construction weight glue for this. I'm using the Pritt craft glue, but if you prefer to use the Collal glue or any other construction glue that you've got, the Collal's a brilliant one and it's readily available, as the Pritt one is. But I use this one. If you want to use your adhesive, your reptile adhesive, that's fine. But whatever construction or good weight glue you've got that's available to you and you're comfortable using, use that. Obviously this is a double-sided, oops, sorry guys, and so I've decided to use the pattern, or the flowery side anyway, and this does dry hard. If you leave it to, I would suggest before you start playing with it, or let anyone else start playing with it, you leave it overnight. That's what I did with the money box. I made it yesterday and let it dry overnight, and this morning it was rock hard. And the only other thing I did with this was I taped the lid shut, apart from the bottom one, so that it couldn't come off. So we're going to, as I said, we're going to make this as a gift box, but all 3 of the lids will come off so that you can put a gift in each section of the box. So that's the first bit done. And then what we do is we take our second, I'm holding it on because it's got gifts inside it, and you'll see what I've put in when I finish making the box. So we just put our glue on our box, give it a good dollop, that's a technical word obviously, and of course if you can use tape, but if you use glue you've got time to get it where you want it. So once you're happy with the position, pop it down. Of course you could make this as a wedding gift box. If you use 2 tiers, or even 3 I guess, it could make a very good wedding cake box, or a wedding gift box. So these are quite adaptable, these boxes, these nested boxes. They're absolutely lovely. And now, before I put the top one on, I'll just show you what I've done. Where's my craft knife? Because this is quite strong, this box, this cardboard is quite strong, what I did was I used a sharp craft knife to cut 2 holes. Now, the size is really up to you. I did mine about 1 inch wide, and these are for the ears. And I made the ears, if you make them between 3 and 5 inches, but it's really up to you. If you want great big long bunny ears, that's fine. So before we go any further, I'll show you what's in there at the end of the video, I promise. So we'll pop that over there. And so from my matching paper, from the same paper as I used for the feet, I just cut 2 ears, and these are about 1 by 3. And what you do is pop it through like that, and just hook it down like that, pop it flat. I'm going to put a piece of sticky tape on it. So I've got a tape dispenser right by my side, and all we do is we just hold it flat and pop it in like that, because once it's on, you're not really going to see this part doesn't come off. So you can bend the ear, just run it through your fingers if you want a bit of a curl in the ear, that's fine. And we're going to do exactly the same for the other one. Push it through, and that went through a lot easier. Funnily enough, that went through a lot easier than when I tried to do it as a dry run. I battled with it, but today, usually it's the other way around. It's the other way around that usually battles with me on the video. So that one's a bit not quite straight, but that's okay. If it's not quite straight, that doesn't matter. It adds to the quirkiness of it. I like that word, quirkiness. So this is going to move about a bit, or going to move about a bit, until it's completely dry. So we'll put the lid back on like that. And again, we'll just put a blob of glue, a generous blob of glue, on the base of our box. We need this to be strong because we don't want the thing coming off. So I'm going to put mine there. So it'll be nice and firm and straight. Well, it will be firm by the time it sets. And so now you've got a box that looks like that. But at the moment, he hasn't got a face. And we can't have a bunny without a face. That would never do. So I'm just going to put the lid on the glue so I don't make a mess with it. And all I used for the face is I used a Sharpie pen. And I've got the other one just hiding over there so that I can have a look and see what I did. Now these are going to move, but I'm not going to be too worried about it because it doesn't dry instantly. So if I rock it back like that so you can see what I'm doing. And all I did was roughly between the two ears. Do you know what? I'm going to take that off for a minute. Oh, perhaps I won't. No, we'll leave it like that. We'll straighten it back up again in a minute. So all I did was I did two ovals like that for the eyes. Doesn't even matter if they're not the same size as those two aren't. And I just filled in a section there. So what you could do is just make a little curve where you want your eye to be, or you want your pupil to be, colour bit to be, and just play with it till you're happy with it. And for the nose, I started there, and all we're really doing for the nose is a triangle. Couldn't be much simpler. So just fill it in like that. And then all we need to do is come down and give him a nice smile. And because he's a bunny, we'll give him some teeth. So I'm going to leave a bit of a gap between the teeth. So there you go. There is our bunny box. Now, let's just straighten him up again. Like that. And so once he's done, he looks like that, and I think he looks really cute. You could colour this if you wanted to, or you could add pattern paper, but I'm not going to. I think he looks quite cute like that. So as promised, I will give you a sneaky peek of what I've put inside. Now you could put chocolates in this, you could put sweets, but I haven't done that today. I know that's what everybody expects you to do, so because that's what everybody expects, I've been different. So what you do, you take the first one off, and you take your gift out, and I've wrapped it in tissue paper. And in here, this was a gift that was given to me for Christmas. So I'm going to show you the whole set. So this, whoops, that wasn't meant to happen. So that is a necklace. If I just take it out of the tissue box and put it the right way around for a start and show it to you. So there is a necklace. And it didn't come in the bunny box. I just put this in to show you how you can make it for a gift box. It did come in a box, but it came in a traditional jewellery box, naturally. So we're just going to pop that back on. I'll show you the rest of the set. And then if you take the middle one off, and I'll open the tissue, I'll give you a look and show you what I got. And that was a bracelet. Now this, I'll give you a tip. This was actually a black bracelet. Well, black and clear sparkles. And I just took some orange, what did I use? What's that stuff over there? Nail varnish, that's the word. Nail varnish or nail polish. And I just painted half of it to match the set. But I liked it. It had to be orange for me, really, didn't it? Oops. And in the top box, so you just pop the box back on Until the glue sets, it is going to slip around a bit, but we won't worry too much. So if I just move him to one side, and I'll show you, this was the matching earrings. So there you go. That was the matching earrings. And that was the jewellery set that my wonderful husband brought me for Christmas. So I'm going to wrap it up. He didn't put it in a bunny box, but that's all right. I'll forgive him. Just this once. So we're going to put that back there like that. Bring that back. So if that does come down a bit and you think, oh, I've done the nose a bit too much, you can always make it a bit bigger. So if you think, oh, I didn't push that down properly, you can still, oh, sorry, you can't see that. So when I pushed that down, I realised you couldn't see much of the nose. So what you can do, if you want to play with it a little bit, just adjust it until you're happy with it. So that looks great now. So there you go, guys. There is our bunny box, our bunny gift box. And that one's got all types of gifts in it. Well, you can put all types of gifts in it. And I did take a photograph of him once he was standing up, the other one. So let's just slide that to one side. So there he is. Not very easy to see, I know, but I did that on my phone. So that's that one. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to slide that one to one side and bring the other one back because that one's dry and it won't keep on moving. So there he is. Once he's finished, that's what our bunny box looks like. And if you want to make it into a money box after you've used it as a gift box, just cut a slot in the top, but make sure you cut holes through the bases and the other lids so that the money drops down. So there is our bunny money box. And there, if it doesn't all slide about and fall off, there is our bunny gift box. So I hope you've enjoyed these and had fun watching me make them, and I hope you make your own bunny boxes or any other. It doesn't have to be a bunny. You can make it into a dog, a bear, anything you like. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I will be back tomorrow, and we're going to be making a greeting card, but a greeting card with a difference. So pop back tomorrow and all will be revealed. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had fun with this one. Take care, have fun everybody, or continue to have fun I should say. And, as always, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.